So this is a recommendation report about an umbrella sharing system in Washington, D.C. My name is Chris Halsey. I'll be giving the presentation. Sean, Kim, Erika, Yoha, and myself have been working on this for a while now. So this will give us the recommendation that we think should happen in D.C. for this umbrella sharing system. So first of all, this is a recommendation report. Second of all, this is going to talk about why umbrellas and why DC. So first of all, sharing systems have become a big trend. Uber kind of started this with ride sharing systems. Many things have followed. So one of the most popular these days is a bike sharing system, which DC has and many other cities have. And this is a place where you rent a bike and you pay with a credit card and you rent it from there and then you return it, and then your distance traveled in time, the bike goes away, will then show up on your card for after you return it. So it's kind of like a red box for bicycles, uh, but it's not as much as a one-time fee as much as how long it was out for fee. So we believe that this could be used gratefully for umbrellas. So umbrellas would be a good idea because storms happen without people knowing. If they don't check the weather, sometimes there just is a freak storm that happens. Freak thunderstorms happen all the time. So this umbrella sharing system would allow people to get out of that and not get stuck in a rainstorm when they don't want to, which I don't think many people want to get stuck in a rainstorm. It's not one of the greatest things to happen. Um, but so why umbrellas and why DC is our next topic here. So this map on the right shows a traffic pattern for foot traffic in the DC area. So this red-orange dot shows kind of where the Capitol building is, and the more orange areas show high areas of population density within for walking, and the yellows are less, and the green is the least. And white is not DC owned area. His bottom right shows different precipitation patterns and different weather patterns that happen in the DC area as well. So going back to the top right graphic, there's a lot of places that have a lot of foot traffic in the DC area. With the Capitol building, one of the greatest since does see a lot of people with, whether it be the U.S. senators, representatives, whether it be their staff, or whether it be visitors to the area. There are a lot of people that go in that area. There's also, if it were to rain, there's not a lot of places you could go. You can't really just go inside the Capitol building without being checked 12 different times. And there's not many other buildings nearby. So an umbrella sharing system would be great for this area because it would be an easy way to get an umbrella and get out of the rain. Other areas like the Washington Mall or near the museums would also be great because these areas are also either hard to get into or they're just a lot of people and not everyone can crowd under a little small hutch if it starts to rain. So these areas would be great and they see a lot of people. Also, it does rain quite a bit in DC. So over 1/3 of days in Washington, DC are considered wet days, which means that it gets over 1 millimeter of precipitation for that day. So this obviously is over the whole year, but that adds up to multiple days. So this would be a good area to use it for. So the next section shows the two different box styles that there are. So other cities have positive reviews and the boxes are easy to place. The other cities, like Vancouver is one of the major cities that has done this. They love them. It rains a lot there. So this is a great system for them to be in place. And they love them. And there's plenty of great reviews about them. And they're easy to use. The second is the boxes are easy to place. So obviously we've already talked about where we place them. But also they have a built-in system where they have a machine that builds them for you. So not only does this eliminate human costs for human labor, but it also reduces the time it needs to take because these machines can work through the night unlike other workers because they wouldn't have to be paid overtime and that would be even more costly. So finally, our recommendation is that we say put it in place in DC because it would not only be great for the workers but also great for the city. It's an easy way for make money and it's an easy way for people to get out of the rain. Thank you for listening to our report, and I hope you approve it.